Yeah, it's good. I'm feeling really good. Super excited to kind of get back doing everything this week. As Coach Foster said, restricted plates are off, so I'm full go. I kind of got into more of the one-on-ones, like I think the second cycle, and then the third cycle I kind of got into the like the game situation stuff, and then now I'm full go.
What happened?
Just had a little mishap during summer workouts. We're just doing sprints, and a freak accident kind of happened, and then just kind of went on and went, all right, well, it is what it is, and then just got everything I need to do get fixed up, and then moved on, and now I'm here. I'm ready to go.
Were you concerned at all that it was going to be a long-term thing, or did you know sort of early on that you were going to be able to be available to some extent in fall?
I mean, there's always that kind of worry in the back of your head, but I'm a hope for the best, prepare for the worst kind of guy. So I was prepping for in case something like that were to be the case, but I'm fairly optimistic, I think. So I was really happy that I got to. It was only a couple weeks, and I was back doing everything full action.
Bryce, how big was it that you know the system and everything that you're able to just pick up and move in now?
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. It's huge, especially for the time that I missed, especially in cycle one. I mean, nothing's new to me anymore. There might be a few things might be new with Coach Z now taking over as offensive coordinator, but I mean, for the most part, it's fairly the same.
What did you think of how Tyler and Amir and those guys did when you were absent?
Yeah, they did good. I mean, they asked me a bunch of questions, trying to like figure things out on the while they were doing stuff, and so I mean, they did a really good job. I was proud of them. And then now that I'm kind of back doing full swings, they're able to kind of watch and kind of see how I operate, and then I can kind of talk them through the way I kind of operate things as well.
You tell us a little bit about some of those new faces from last year into this year. You lose a couple key pieces on the line, but there's some good positional battles going on there.
Yeah, I'm excited. The guys are fighting. I think it's a lot of fun. Like doing reps with a bunch of different guys. I mean, I think I've had 6 different guards that I've taken reps with in just the last 2 cycles that we've been doing fall camp. So, I mean, I'm super excited. The guys are fighting hard. You know, they're fighting for a position battle, and I'm super excited who I'm going to be able to play with.
Is there something specific you're looking for from whoever wins those battles, like something that as a center that you want out of that guy?
We talk about a big thing in our program is trust, and it's trusting that the guy next to me is going to be able to do his job. And there's like specific instances I could get into the nitty-gritty about it with specific details, but it's mostly like the whole trust factor of being able to be like, all right, when this gets called, I know what he's going to do, and he knows what he's going to do, and there's no second thought about it.
How do you kind of build that trust?
Reps. I think that's the big thing, and then like seeing on film whether they're doing it with me or with another center or with any group in particular. It can even be like during ND if they know what they're talking about and you can see them repping it and then doing it live. I think that's the biggest thing, because me seeing it is something different than talking about it. We always talk about in like our O-line room how words are just words until it's proven by action, and so yeah.
How have you seen Amir grow?
How have I seen him grow?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Like, he's taken a huge step since, especially last season, last fall. I remember during the spring, because I wasn't as active in the spring. I was still doing everything during the spring. I was still doing team and individual, all that stuff during the spring. But this fall camp, he's taken a huge step. I mean, his feet have gotten a lot quicker. I think that was kind of what was holding him back from being a key player for us last year, and that his feet have gotten a lot better. He's a lot lighter footed than he was last year, so he's able to move. He's strong. He's built like a brick house. So.
Did you have any advice for Enrique as somebody who came in late yourself, had to learn the playbook really quickly, and then try to get on the field? Have you talked to him at all about, hey, this is how I was able to do it? Or?
Yeah, he kind of asked me when I first got here. He was like, hey, what's been like difficulty with that you had running the offense? And I was like, dude, I didn't really have that much difficulty. And he asked me how, and I was like, offenses are offenses. They're all the same. Inside zones, inside zone, wide zones, wide zone. 6-man protection, whatever. It's all really the same stuff you're learning at every school. It's just different words. So the biggest part is learning like the words. I told him I'd take it back to like elementary school when you're first now learning the definitions of words. Like, it's super simple. That's all you got to do. It's just a different definition for a new word.
Feels like Calvin has taken a huge jump from where he was at a year ago too.
Yeah, he's definitely taken a huge jump in a leadership role as a player, and so I'm super excited to see what he does this year.
What have you seen from on the field?
For who?
Calvin.
Oh yeah, like I just said, like leadership has been a huge thing for him. I remember, I think it was the end of last cycle, we had this thing called a gut check.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's 14 plays of just going through it, right? Going against the defense gets to rotate, make sure it's fresh guys, and the offense doesn't get to rotate at all. So it's just to like try to simulate that really long drive. And you know, everyone's fighting through storms, tired, exhausted, and you can hear Calvin saying, "Come on, fellas, let's go, let's go." So he's taking a big leadership role, big leadership standpoint, and I mean, he's playing really, really well right now. I mean, he has an NFL build for a tackle, so I'm super excited to see what he can do this year for sure.
Talk about the trust level with the guard. How much trust do you have in Kobe Baines?
A lot. I mean, we played with each other last year, and I had a bunch of trust in him last year. I think the difference between last year and this year is like now I can look at Kobe and I did trust him last year, but now it's like an extra step just because we have that year under our belt together, and I know what he can do, and he knows what I can do, and so we're able to mesh that together really well.
Do you feel like you were one of the more physical, you know, sort of interior duos coming back in the conference?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, last year we were one of the top O-lines in the country, I feel.
Yeah.
I think personally we could have been a Joe Moore Award semifinalist. I don't know, or at least on the finalist board. I don't know. We were pretty good last year, no, for sure. I'm super excited for me and him to try to take games over the way we should. You know, Coach A talks to us all the time about like, you know, you two are going to be the leading inside. If I put you two on one person, that person should get moved every time, no matter what. And so I think me and Kobe take pride in that and take pride in him having the trust and belief in us to get the job done.